Hi guys. Today I'm making another video. It's a little bit controversial in matter, so just keep that in mind. And I'm not trying to change anyone's perspective. I'm just sharing my own perspective and the things that have helped me through my life. Whenever I went through really tough times, I found that, I cried out to God and I asked Him for help. And He answered me. I know some people wouldn't agree with this, but I'm just sharing my own personal experiences. My time that I spend every day, I spend time in prayer and meditation. And I think it's so important because I can take that time, and if I have any concerns for the day, if I have anything that's bothering me, I can pray about it. I can get it off my chest and trust in a higher power to work things out for good. It's interesting to share this with people because I know how controversial it is, and but I just don't think I'd be doing anyone justice if I share all sorts of other things in ways that I've improved my life, and I don't share one of the main things. Because the fact that I know I don't have to deal with my biggest problem, like my problems, that I can trust God to deal with them, is one of the biggest things in my life. Whenever I was going through issues of, things not really going my way and just life was being a letdown, there's a verse in Psalms that it's pretty much, many are the plans in the heart of man, but the Lord plans his steps. And that verse helped me out so many times, because when things wouldn't go my way, I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I'm going to trust God to work things out for my good, which is funny because there is a verse like that too, that God works things for our good, for those who trust Him. That He wants to benefit us, and He doesn't want to bring harm to us. It's funny because, the universe is so big, and we're so minor in comparison to anything. Like the world, like the earth itself is so much smaller than even the sun. Like we're nothing in comparison to the universe. So in the unseen realm there's something great and a lot stronger than anything this earth has ever known, in my perspective. And it's actually cool because I have a verse here to read to you guys about how I feel about it. It's Psalm 8, 3-4. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have set in place. What is man that you are mindful of him? The Son of Man that you care for him? And there's so many places in the scriptures that just say, like, that God loves us, and that He cares for us, and He wants to see us succeed. There's a place in Isaiah where it talks about God taking us by the right hand and leading us through life. And a lot of people would disagree with me, which is fine. I'm not here trying to make people agree or disagree. I'm just sharing. But in the scriptures it always talks about taking things by faith. It's you believe it and then it happens. There's also a verse that's really cute. It's Jeremiah 1 verse 5. And it's God talking to His children. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew and approved of you as my chosen instrument. And before you were born, I separated and set you apart, consecrating you, and I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. Now, you have to remember the Bible is really old. So people will read it and they won't understand what it's saying. But, we can take it as just God formed us in His womb, we're His chosen instrument, He set us apart. There's just so many places where God just says, He chose us. And that just makes me feel so comfortable and important, because I know that that God loves me. He chose me. It's such a comfort. Here's the one in Isaiah. Isaiah 42, verse 6. I, the Lord, have called you for a righteous purpose, and in righteousness I will take you by the hand and will keep you. I will give you for a covenant to the people, for a light to the nations, to open the eyes of the blind, to bring out prisoners from the dungeon, and those who sit in the darkness from the prison. And I think that's really cool because, I mean, every promise in the Bible is available to all of us. And I don't know about anyone else, but I want to go out and help people, and that's the main message in it, is just, you know, I'm going to help you, he's saying to us, so you in turn can go help other people who really need it. And that's what I want to do with my life. I don't know about anyone else, but I want to get better so I can go out there and help other people. Now, I mean, there's people who believe this and they aren't judging it on scriptures, which is good, because we need to have that basic foundation where we want to help people. We can't be selfish people. Especially this generation is so self-centered. We need to be able to go out in the world and help people who really need help, and stop focusing on our own problems. I don't really have much else to say. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm not going to be able to take full credit for where I've gotten in life, because it would be unjust, and I'm not a dishonest person. So that's it.